What up, y'all? I'm back with another video, and I'm here to do my 16th installment of my albums to recommend series. And I actually have 11 albums to recommend, well, projects to recommend. Um, one of them, I didn't think I was gonna put them in the album to recommend video. I thought I was gonna do a album discussion video, but I was like, nah. Um, I don't know if it's so important to where it should just have its own discussion. And I mean, it didn't. I was not gonna review this, so yeah, I didn't really think to have a um, discussion video about it either. So yeah, I have 11 albums to get to, well, projects like I said, and let's go ahead and get right into it. The first one is Juicy J, Rubber Band Business. I'm not gonna lie, this actually surprised me because Juicy J, outside of 3 6 Mafia, I don't really care. I don't really care about the music Juicy J is making. I really don't. I still love him as an artist. I'll watch his interviews and things like that. But as far as listening to his music, he's more of a feature guy for me as a solo artist. But when he's with 3 6 Mafia, of course I'm bumping the whole thing. So this album it just surprised me though, because it's like, and this is the album that I was talking about actually. The album that I was gonna do the album discussion video on. This is that, and it just surprised me because the sound was it wasn't anything surprising as far as getting bangers, but just what's surprising about this was just how much I enjoyed it. Like I don't know if there's one track on there where I'm just like, nah. I mean, yeah, I don't want to say it's his own, like it's his rodeo, like Travis Scott has rodeo. This is Juicy J's rodeo. I'm not gonna say that because people are definitely gonna go back to rodeo and say that was more essential to the times, like at least in the last 2 years, uh, than they are gonna say about rubber band business. So yeah, the next I want to get into is really making some noise in the underground hip hop scene. It's Benny the Butcher on steroids. I I knew this album was coming. I posted a single off of it, maybe the other one as well, on okthough.com. And yeah, this album just, what can I say? It it's like that underground shit. Like if you like Conway, if you like West Side Gun, what them boys doing at Griselda Records, I want to say Benny the Butcher's on Griselda Records. If you like that, then this is for you. Benny the Butcher on steroids. The next one is something that I definitely knew I was not going to review because I like the artist, but he's just not like really somebody I'm bumping all the time. He's really not. And with reviewing a certain artist, you're gonna attract viewers who happen to be fans of those artists. And Miguel fans, it's like I don't know if I'm really trying to attract Miguel fans. Not that Miguel fans are toxic or anything, but yeah, Miguel, Warren Leisure. Um, a bit of a disappointment for a few people, from what I'm understanding. Like they're not. I mean, they think the album's cool, but it's kind of disappointing to them. And I've just never really been so high on Miguel. I've always liked his music though. But from what I did hear of this, well, I heard the whole thing, but I think it's decent enough to still at least check out. It's very up tempo. Um, it's not slow groove type of Miguel that like caught my ear when I first heard him. But a nice change of pace from him on this album, and yeah, I still think you should still check it out. The next one is Mickey Factz and Nottz, The Achievement. Mickey Factz, I've been aware of his music for a while now. This I've seen him on so many other artists' albums in the past couple few years, and it's good to finally see he drop something. Um, I could be mistaken. He could have dropped something last year or even the year before that I was not aware of. But I've seen him all over albums that I've reviewed or just listened to. So to see this was cool. trying to get a project from him where I know he can rap. So to see him hooking up with Nottz, representing Virginia, Nottz the producer, it's like, yeah, this was nice. This was a nice um, come together type of thing for them to do. The next I want to talk about is Verbal Kint and Superior. Superior, Half My Life. Superior, was not too familiar with him before this album, but I'm glad I did because I think I downloaded 3 songs off of the 11 tracks on this album. And Verbal Kint, man, shoot, of Ugly Heroes, the duo out of Verbal Kint's from Chicago, and Red Pill is from Detroit, and Apollo Brown, the producer of Ugly Heroes, is from Detroit. So a Midwestern hip hop group that everything in between from last year was one of my favorite albums of 2016. Not just hip hop, just albums, period. Even though the majority of the albums that tend to make my top 10 lists are hip hop albums. So, but yeah, this was just, it was very good. I expect nothing less from Verbal Kint. I know he can rap. He's gonna bring you some real shit. And Superior, to get familiar with him, the next time I see anything with Superior on it, I'll definitely be checking out because he can produce some raw, grimy ass beats. The next one I want to talk about is Spnda and Grubby Pawz. Never heard of these two, honestly, but steel sharpens steel. Look, if you're into that Wu-Tang type of stuff, if you're into Griselda, like I said with Benny the Butcher, this is kind of with that. It's on that samurai ninja warrior movie type of stuff. Just the title. If you just like themed type, like a not concept album necessarily, but albums with themes around them, and then the music sounds like what you might expect from something titled Steel Sharpens Steel, and has a album cover like this where the swords are going into both opponents' swords going to the other, and the blood coming out. This is for you because that's what this sounds like. It's not like it's not necessarily Liquid Swords, but it definitely gives you that same aura of that type of hip hop. The next one I want to talk about is Jay Graham's Good Times EP. See, I almost reviewed this, but I just couldn't because I don't want to say this EP let me down, but at first I was like, oh man, this is like really damn good. I might have to review this. Then it kind of settled, and it just settled down for me. So I was like, I'll at least recommend this video. And I didn't want to do a discussion either. So yeah. The next one I want to talk about is Dave B. Pearl. I think I saw this. I think I got this from hotnewhiphop.com in the mixtape section. Yeah, Dave B. Pearl. I can't say I've never heard of Dave B before. I think I have, and this is like a 9-track project. And given this cover, you if you had told me that this was like maybe not with the person's, like with the artist's name, Dave B, but if you'd have told me that this was like a math rock or emo type of album, just given that album cover, I would have believed you. But it's not though. It's still very good hip hop. It's kind of fun actually. Like a little bit of, I don't want to say influence from somebody like Dram, but it is fun hip hop. So I definitely think that you should check it out because who doesn't like something fun? Unless you're a very, very uptight person, like you just like I'm just sure I don't have viewers, subscribers that are like that though. The next album I want to talk to you about is there we go. MC Paul Barman. MC Paul Barman. Blue Moon Kaboom. I want to say this is like I don't know if this is really a compilation of previously released tracks or unreleased tracks because I'm not too deep. I haven't really dug into his category, but I came across MC Paul Barman when I listened to uh oh man, what was that Open Mike Eagle album? Well, either way, the song was Trickeration, which featured Milo, my man, and MC Paul Barman. MC Paul Barman was like he was on some real nerdy type of stuff. Kind of like Milo and how Mike can be at times. And I was like, this dude, MC Paul Barman, though, I like what I'm hearing out of this dude. Like, imagine, like, I'm not even sure how you would like describe him other than saying it's kind of like there's a certain genre that he's under actually because I have checked out his Wikipedia before and it said I'm actually gonna check it out right now. The subgenre of hip hop that he is placed in, and what was that album called? It was called. It was not. It wasn't dark comedy. It was something at the a special episode. Okay, okay. It was a special episode. All right. That was the Open Mike Eagle album that I found Paul Barman on, MC Paul Barman on. But yeah, let's see, MC Paul Barman. Check his Wikipedia real quick because, and he's 43. Man, you'd think he was a little younger. He's under the nerdcore. Of course, he's underground hip hop. He's alternative hip hop, definitely, but he's under the nerdcore subgenre. MC Paul Barman, yeah, like he just has a delivery that's definitely has that nerd vibe to it, I guess you would say, given his voice and how he delivers his vocals. But I fuck with it. Like MC Paul Barman, Blue Moon Kaboom, definitely Kaboom. Definitely check that out. Next we have XXXTentacion, A Ghetto Christmas Carol. It's not 17. It's just a small EP. I didn't expect it to be 17. Every now and then X will drop a song out of nowhere. And I really like it. This EP though, I thought it was just a song at first when I saw A Ghetto Christmas Carol. Then I saw other tracks going through my subscription box. So many channels posting this. I was like, oh, so it's an EP. And I have to say there was this one track on there that I really liked. It had Trump talking in the beginning of it, talking about I really just want to beat him up. I remember seeing something like that too. Him actually, hate will never win. Yeah, that was like my favorite track off this project. And X, despite what people might think about him, especially I hope people wouldn't let the domestic violence case get in the way of people finding that he actually has good music. But I can also understand somebody being turned off by it. But I'd hope people could realize that he actually is a very diverse artist that can make some very good music and some very, I don't want to say terrible, but very unnecessary music. Like, oh man, but yeah, this was cool. Hate Would Never Win, definitely my favorite track on the project. And Kids in the Hall. That's the last project I want to talk about. Kids in the Hall, free nights and weekends. Alternative hip hop, definitely. It has wavy vibes to it, but even as the album progresses through, I don't want to say it gets experimental, but it diversifies itself, but still maintains that core vibe that you get in the beginning of it. Cool album. See, I wanted to review this because I thought it dropped last week. I couldn't find it. I couldn't even. Well, no, I could find a single, I believe. But I wanted to review this, and then I got to the album, and I was like, you know what? It's a good thing I didn't. Well, no, I wouldn't say it's a good thing that I didn't. But if it had dropped last week, like I thought it was going to, I probably would have reviewed this. But finding it this week and then listening to it, I was like, I'll just recommend this because I don't know how many people know who Kids in the Hall are. I didn't. I didn't. It seems that they had their their peak pretty much a decade ago. So I hate to make it sound like they're old, washed up. Like this is a very good album actually, but yeah, these are the albums that I have to recommend to you. Like I said, 11. If you have any that you think I should definitely check out and put in another album recommend video, or hopefully what I would do is um, review the project that you recommend or discuss it, and of course give you credit if you were the one who put me onto the project. So yeah, just let me know in the comment section below about any albums that you recommend. What you think about the albums that I recommend? Have you heard them? Have you not? Are you gonna check them out? Just let me know, and that's pretty much it. You know what to do. Hit the like button if you like this video. Share the video. Subscribe if you're new. Get me on. Well, check the description, and you'll see everything in there. My social medias, my everything. Okay, my everything. Well, that I want you to be aware of. So until then, well, until next time, I will see y'all guys next time.